Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here, give me one quick second. I just realized I didn't have any music going. I apologize about that. There we go. Sweet. Hope you guys are doing alright. Another day. It's good to be back. It has been a few days, and I do have some interesting things to share with you guys, especially about this update that we've just gotten. Damien, hey, what's going on? Yeah, so this is my first stream after the update. Give me one quick second. I do want to make sure that the balance with the audio is good. I'm using a new software for the music, so I hope that sounds okay. The music should be free from copyright, so we shouldn't be running into any crazy issues, I think. Sweet. Yeah, I hope you guys are alright. It's nice to be back. I'm excited to share with you guys what we have planned for CWL. And yeah, so I guess the first thing you might notice is the fact that I'm in a deal clan at the moment. I'm resetting really high. Like, for example, this account is currently ranked 34 globally for reset, which is pretty cool. And hey, what's going on, guys? Hamza and Wiz, good to see you guys. So yeah, take a look. We do appear to be only one trophy ahead. You can definitely tell that there's some serious pushing happening here. This guy, I think he is global rank 14 at the moment. He's pretty high. And yeah, like this account, Dhoom, should be somewhere in the top 100, I think. Or close to there. Music is a bit loud. It is, I should, give me one second. I'm also listening to a playlist I haven't heard before, so might not be the best tracks. But so far everything is going well. Cameron, hey, what's going on? Shirag, hey, what's going on? Music is louder than your audio. You think that the music is louder than my voice? Is that right? Yeah, I apologize about all this nitty-gritty stuff I'm doing with the audio. I want to make sure everything is good because, yeah, like I said, this is all new stuff. Awesome. Yeah, so let's go over to the main clan and show you guys how CWL looks. Good to see you guys. Good to be back. It's been a few days since my last stream. My latest stream was at the very end of the last season. And yeah, so as you can tell, we have a small group. Unfortunately, I would love to have a big group, but the like the pool of clans in Titan 2 is not that large. And so I guess it's no surprise that we did find a small group. This clan that exiled, I'm expecting them to be a considerable opponent. These guys will be good. And Leka Seisler, I don't know if I pronounced that right, because these guys are coming out of Turkey. These guys are also very good. They did a pretty nice result last time out. Top 4 still promote, that is correct. Yes, we will still have 4 clans promote, and the good thing is that there will be no clans demoting. And hey, Sporting Pro HTM, yeah, Salinho and Achilles are playing in this clan. We do have some serious opponents. These guys managed to get first place in Titan 3 and the previous CWL, and with a nice score to 369, 10,391 percentage. Krish, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. And yeah, no demotion is big. You're absolutely right about that. It's kind of a weight off our shoulders, but it doesn't change the fact that the competition is still pretty intense. This clan Kurdistan also did a good job last time out. They got 367. So they're definitely doing well with the modifiers. I think that their lineup is completely Legends one. And yeah, just to show you guys where we ended up finishing, we had 353 stars and 10,296. However, I must say our lineup is very different from the one that we took in the previous league. So Legends first and then CWL. Unfortunately, there will be no CWL attacks today. No CWL. I just want to show you guys some replays in our other leagues. We have some other leagues that are already in war. But yeah, take a look. We have Victorio, we have Teamper, we have Destro. Lots of good players. Hiroya. And Victorio's other accounts as well. Undertaker, he is a guy I've been working with recently, doing a great job. Will be cooked? I don't know. I think that they'll be a formidable opponent. I'm not expecting that to just be an easy win. I'm expecting every single war to be hard fought. That's what I think. If not for that loss, it would have been 363 last season. Is that true? I guess you're right. We were scoring 42 stars or better, except for that one war, and we got 38 stars in that one war. So if you were to simulate as if we had 42 stars in that war, we'd have 367, which is still not quite as good as these. This clan got 355. The Exiled ended up with 327. Somehow this is a low percentage on the destruction. 10,174, but I know those guys, and I know that they're good. I'm sure they might have brought better players this time. And yeah, 367. But there is no ifs, right? When everything is said and done. That's what I think. You will be up against Real Clan. It will be a good show. I hope so. That is day 4 that we face the Exile. I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup, because I know these guys like to do some cool attacks. Siva 2 is also a good clan. These guys are based out of Korea, South Korea. And they do have another like main clan that's also in Titan 2. So I'm not surprised if these guys have put together something decent as in terms of a lineup. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys Legend League today as well. I have some nice resets. So for example, Dhoom right now is rank 122, and we have opponents. So I think the reset might have been a little higher. Rage is, let me show you. So tomorrow CWL stream, that is correct. We will see day 1 attacks tomorrow. And hopefully, you will see 30 stars before I attack, because I'm only playing with 5 accounts. And then if I can pull together the last 5 stars, or 5 triples, then we will have a 45. So hopefully by the time I'm live tomorrow, we see 30. And I also do need to take a quick look at defense. I noticed somebody did end up filling the War CC, which is nice. I did mention that I was going to do that, but somebody else got to it before me. But I do want to make sure that we have good bases and stuff like that. So we're not 100% prepared for this just yet. Anyway, let me show you guys Titan 3. Remaining 1 account is in which clan? It is in the main clan. It is in Green Eternity. It's just playing as like a sub. It's just that I invited so many good players that I couldn't exactly make space for all 6 of my accounts. So Hero Journey rewards are freeze. I don't exactly know what's going on with the Hero Journey rewards, because Supercell made a tweet today about what happened. and I think that a lot of players are confused about what they were supposed to be receiving. I'll read to you this tweet that was done by Supercell. And in the meantime, you guys can watch this nice attack done by one of my clanmates, Faizy. He put this account in Titan 3 because he was low on some of the equipments, and he didn't want to be limited in strategy. So that's why he's playing here from this account. But his other two accounts, which are full maxed, are playing in the main clan. Okay, where is that tweet from Clash of Clans? We've seen your feedback on Hero Journey, and as always, blah 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 blah. Okay, first though, there's a bug we need to address. A Hero Journey's reward bug, and what we're doing about it. There will be a compensation of 2,000 shiny ore, 50 glowy ore, and 10 starry ore, so that's about like a war's worth of ores. I think that what's happening is that, for example, okay, I didn't want to back out of this attack, but I just want to show you guys a quick example of the bug that's happening. Maybe I can just show you here. Okay, I can't exactly show you without claim. I guess I'm going to claim these rewards. It is what it is. And it says I got equipment, but the truth is I didn't need those. I already had those. And so yeah, it's saying that all of these are claimed, even though I obviously don't have these hero levels. So that's a bug. So I hope that means I didn't just waste a bunch of ores just then. I have a feeling that I've just wasted ores just by demonstrating that to you guys. It's not the hugest deal. This is just one of my alt accounts that I don't really play from anymore. I used to be super active from this account, but not the case anymore. So yeah, can you take a look at my attack? I will. Let's finish watching this one. I want you guys to see this because this was a nice attack. So yeah, the plan here was great. It was essentially just for the queen with the monolith arrow to grab all these high HP stuff in the area, like the logger, the town hall, and the enemy king. And basically the monolith arrow is going to always get good value wherever you have high HP. So stuff like the Revenge Tower, the CC, stuff like that will get good value from the monolith arrow. And what else can I say about this hero journey bug? And so yeah, they've completely screwed up the migration. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm reading a whole big thing about it. This is the blog post that they posted on X. It's their most recent tweet. So if you just look up Clash of Clans on X, it should show up right away. And yeah, essentially all they're saying is that it's completely screwed up. For returning players, migration isn't an instant top-up. If you're re-engaging with Clash after time away, you'll need to upgrade your heroes to earn the catch-up rewards ahead of you on the track. Well, that's if they fix it by then, right? They need to fix it. That way, none of those rewards get totally wasted. Max players are upset they only got 50 starry ore as a compensation. Yeah, I don't know. And they're actually only compensating us with 10, by the way. We're only gonna get 50 glowy ore and 10 starry ore as a compensation for the screw-ups. And on this account, I noticed that I may have potentially lost up to 100 starry ore as a consequence of the bug. So only getting 10 back is not exactly a fair trade, obviously. But look here, this was a swag freeze. It was nice that he managed the lava launcher the way he did. He had nice totems, and so the lava launcher was not an issue in this attack. And Hamza, you said you wanted to check your attack out. Let's take a quick look at it. I remember we were discussing earlier about this attack, and you had a nice plan. I like that you use 2 baby dragons because one of our clanmates suggested only to use 1, but if this 1 baby dragon ended up on the far right corner, there's a chance he could have passed to the dark elixir storage. So using 2 there was good. You did get the arrow. It wasn't a perfect arrow, but it was obviously good enough to get the value. And I think maybe if you... actually, I was going to say if you had spread the quakes in such a way, you could have gotten this Inferno Tower, but I don't know if that's actually the case. I think potentially not. Your queen went down a little early. And the Duke, too. This definitely should have been some totems to keep the queen and the Duke alive. But obviously this did go through for a triple. That's a nice Warden ability. Try Monolith plus Giant Arrow with the backpack and the Root Riders. I don't want to mess around with the Root Riders. Unfortunately, they are not having the same success rate as stuff like Super Bowlers and whatnot. Were we supposed to get level 15 on all epic equipment if we have max heroes? That's a good question. I'm not exactly so sure about that. Like, for example, if you had already unlocked a piece of equipment and it was stuck, it was left at level 1, then I think that you were still supposed to have it at level 1. That's kind of what I think they intended, but I don't even know what they intended anymore, because this blog post is a little confusing. I do know that we should hopefully get all of our stuff back, especially those chests that we missed. That's what I think. I did an error with the revive on this attack. It was too early. Well, the good thing was that your Duke made it to the end alive, so I don't think that it was such an error with the revive. I think the biggest issue was losing your queen as early as you did. What else can I show you guys? This, here's another attack that had the queen charge. Although I'm not so sure about this base, it looks a little sus. Like, I think this is kind of a CWL build. I think that this Invis Tower should have been a Rage Tower because of the multi-infernos. But at least enjoy watching this one. I swear when I went on claims on the hero journey, I said I was meant to get some equipment and you never got any. Yeah, they've completely screwed it up. And all I can say, guys, is just give it time, because I'm sure eventually you guys will get everything you were supposed to unlock, even if it ends up taking a while. I remember there was one time there was some exploit with the ores where you could do revenge attacks and get like a bunch of free ores, but after a few months they ended up getting those ores back, and some players even went negative on ores, but that took a few months for them to fully resolve. So I'm thinking that this could potentially be the same kind of deal. No hero potion is crazy. Like, I mean, surely Flower has lost her Duke a little early here, right? By not bringing a hero potion. But this was still a triple. The King with the Snake Bracelet did a good job countering the Monolith, and I do like the timing of this Warden ability because she waited until those Ice Golems from the CC were destroyed first, and then she popped the Warden ability. So that ensures that the torch won't get stalled by anything. I think that was a good timing there. And yeah, this revive, I'm not so sure about it. There's an air defense here. This is one case where I would say that this revive was a little too early, because the Duke does end up dying. This came kind of close, I guess. But still a success in the end, obviously. And a cool attack, I gotta say. I'm glad to see that Queen Charge is having success at the moment. I think that's pretty cool. What else can I show you guys? I think there was another good attack from Noctis. Noctis did a nice one here. He planned this out with me earlier. And to be honest with you, I told him not to go for this, but he went for it anyway. He must have had some serious faith about this arrow. And yeah, so he tests in the area for any Teslas. And there is the Duke and the Quakes in the backpack. And he got all this value. That's some insane value just from the backpack arrow. Matrix, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you. And Haliax, nice to meet you. Did you change your army Duke Charge Riders? I did not, actually. Have a good stream. Thanks so much, bro. Appreciate that. I appreciate you coming with the raid, actually. I just noticed that was a raid. It's pretty cool. Dhoom, you probably know Sumit, right? Of course I do. He's a very good player, and he ended up finding me in Legends just yesterday, actually. I know that he's also big on YouTube. He's got a couple million subscribers. Yeah, this was just a nice attack, and it's always nice to see the Rage Gem Healing Tome used by someone other than me, obviously. With this kind of value, though, from the setup, it's like impossible to fail. So, definitely a nice setup there. What else can I show you guys? Maybe this one. $2.5 million to be precise. That's crazy. You matched his clan in Titan 2. That's kind of rough. That is rough. Faizi does a CWL on Sumit's clan. No, that is a different one. That is a totally different guy. That's not the same one that we play with, but that other one is also pretty good. And Rupak, hey, hello. Good to see you, bro. I have had a good day. I took my dog to the vet, and I was really worried about my dog because he's had this case of diarrhea that's been going on for a while. But the vet gave me medication and everything, and he should be okay. This overgrowth was interesting. I mean, it makes sense because of the fire spitter, I guess. But I don't know if it's what I would have done. I guess it worked out in the end. Yeah, covering both the fire spitter and the sweeper when they're facing opposite like this is interesting. I'm surprised it worked as well as it did. There's the Duke. And yeah, he's got a ton of spells left, so this was definitely a good plan in the end. Very cool. You matched minus 15k as well. That's actually pretty cool. One of them did a 1-star on me in the previous day. Impune Esports, is that right? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that name, but that's pretty cool. I'm glad that they're competing in CWL. And yeah, my dog's doing okay now. I mean, he's eating and still has a lot of energy, just needed a little bit of medication. That's essentially how my day was. This was Super Yetis with the torch. And what else? This was also with the Duke Charge. We can take a quick look at this. I do think that Super Yetis have some nice potential, especially because they got a new level not too long ago. Amireza here went for a Duke Charge with the Angry Jelly. And a Baby Dragon behind to clean. I think this is pretty viable. You lost your account, that's unfortunate. What do you mean you lost it? Was it banned? Or was it recovered by somebody else? Because if it was recovered by somebody else, then you do have a chance to contact Supercell support. But if it was banned, then I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, bro. How does the new flame blower work? It works only in the direction which the Duke is facing. Are you still planning on using Duke charges more this season? Yeah, in the season, for sure. I'm not using it in Legends at the moment. I'm using what I'm comfortable with because I wanted to get a good early push going. If you time it right, there's no defense the Duke can't take out in one invis, so Angry Jelly's still a solid option. You have to, and yeah, it does. You're absolutely right about that. The Duke can take everything out with just one invis, even the Revenge Tower. I think that a lot of people are relying on the Fox a little too much, especially going into sweepers. If you're doing anything with the Fox, then hitting a sweeper will make things difficult for you. So this army is really quite interesting because it has no healers. He's relying on just the brute strength of the Super Yetis and going for an early ability. Very nice attack. What else can I show you guys? I think there was one more like it. This one maybe? Yes. I'll show you guys this attack as well. It's the same army. When I try to recover with email ID code, it doesn't send to me, and yeah, that definitely sounds like somebody else has access to your account. Because when you don't receive codes like that, that means that the Supercell system does flag the account as some kind of suspicious behavior, especially with the logins. This Duke charge was nice. He picked up the monolith there. Or I don't know why I called it a monolith. That was the lava launcher. I think getting the lava launcher was crucial there to set up Super Yetis. And yeah, the synergy that the baby dragon has working behind the Dragon Duke like this is really high. I think that if you guys want something that's a little easier than using the Fox, that you should try this. Looks like he sent one Super Yeti over with the Queen to tank for her a little bit and try to help with the funnel. But yeah, look, all these buildings over here are all trimmed, and so the Super Yetis here have a direct path into the core. This was all according to plan. Oh, so he does have a couple druids. I thought there was no healing, but he does have a couple druids. Nice totem. I like that he used the totem after the Eternal Tome was expired. And then an overgrowth. Just a little bit of damage reduction, I suppose. And a Queen ability to fall back on as well. This army does look quite effective. He's done it twice now and triple both times, but I think on the third base he has to attack, he is planning to use some kind of an air attack. I've already discussed with him his final attack, he just hasn't done it yet. Any way to recover that? If it's really your account, you should contact Supercell, because that kind of a situation usually happens when you buy accounts. When you're buying and selling, you end up with situations where a sign-in code won't be sent to you. So if it's really your account, like you owned it from the beginning, then Supercell will definitely be able to help you. And yeah, so a good start for our second clan, True Friends. These guys are our players, and I'm helping all of them on offense as much as I can. It's really only the main clan where we're essentially borrowing pro players. And yeah, the interesting thing about this group is that the hit rates look a lot like what I expected. This clan Night Warrior seems to be hitting well. They do have a decent lineup. It looks like 11 of them are in Legends 1. So these guys might be a decent opponent. 102 win streak. And a nice result in the previous CWL. 379 stars. That is normal mode, but that's still pretty decent. McCann's is also here. These guys are a big international clan. I think that the leader is from Germany, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly so sure. Reyes. I don't remember Reyes as the leader. I remember Lenin as the leader at some point in time, or maybe somebody else. So these guys have a big name from some of their past CWL performances. And yeah, I'm excited for this group. There's another group I guess I can show you guys with it's a lower league, but I do have attacks here. And I do want to talk to you guys about what happened here, because this was a result of a game-breaking bug, and it might on the surface look just like a disconnect, but the truth is that it was not a disconnect, and I'll explain more once this attack ends up wrapping up. I think actually that he got kicked out at this point. Yeah, 38%, and that was it. So essentially the bug that happened here is that he had global chat open just before the attack, and so if you request troops, I'll show you. I wonder if I can potentially replicate this. But if you request troops and then you have the global chat open, then the game does kick you out like this. And so something like this happened to him. And in the middle of the attack, he got kicked out of the game because he had global chat open just before the attack. So that's definitely a big issue. You guys just saw it, and there it is again. I've just gotten kicked out. I had global chat open and I donated some more troops to myself, and yeah, you really have to be careful that whatever you do before the attack, or before any hit, not just CWL but also any ranked hit, is that you force close the game like this, and then you go into the attack. It's definitely important that you guys know that is a problem this week. And Zaki Clashing, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you, bro. Let me read some of the comments that I missed. Leader is Lennon. He is my friend. He's definitely done a great job with that clan. Can I have a shout out for a tournament going on my channel? Ask them to join during the tournament. If you have put anything in the... Let's check here. Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to this guy, because he's done a great job supporting my channel. I really appreciate him a lot. Zaki Clashing, this is his clan. He's always rank 1 on the builder base side. And the builder base is definitely competitive. Like, there's still some good clans that are always trying to compete here on the top, but Zaki Clashing is always rank 1 here with a lot of good players. And yeah, he is hosting a tournament, so if you guys are into the builder base side of things, then you should definitely go check that out. But as you can tell, just looking at my village here, I obviously don't touch it. So, and Dark BTD, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, bro. Anyway, I do have all of my troops. I'm gonna force quit one time, just to make sure that global chat isn't an issue. And then I'm gonna go for this. I guess it's an easy base. This is a strategy that I was pushing in Town Hall 17 with. Although I should switch the equipments. think I can work with this. Thanks for that tip. My teammate was kicked out of the attack. Yeah, if you had a 0-star, I totally believe that it happened because of global chat. Totally believe that. Should I use troop launcher with my roots or stick with the siege barracks? You should definitely switch to the troop launcher. Ever since its launch, which I think took place in Town Hall 17, the troop launcher has outperformed the siege barracks in a lot of ways, especially for ground smash. But now we have the Sky Wagon, which is also outperforming the troop launcher. Okay, let's go for this. This is essentially a free triple, but I do want to show you guys that I haven't lost it with this strategy. It's been a while since I've done any serious pushing with Root Riders. Did get hit there on the Fox one time. Not ideal, but not a huge deal because of the normal mode. Gonna try to pick up some of this CC here. Looks like my Fox did get hit once. And yeah, now let's pick her up there. I've got a Rage Eagle coming down at me, so hopefully that doesn't do any crazy damage. Healing Tome active, and I think I'm gonna swag my king. It's kind of what it's looking like. There's nothing left on the flanks to really be worried about here. Overgrowth, like, hang on a second. I want to put the overgrowth in such a way that it covers the town hall like that. And yeah, swag king, swag rage, swag rocket spear, swag poison. Although it is a town hall 16 base, a little rush too. But I just want you guys to see that the Root Riders are still effective against these bases. By some you mean all, that is correct, yes. After the nerf, I feel the troop launcher is better than the Sky Wagon for most ground attacks. Well, here's the thing. I think if you're not using the torch, that you should switch to the troop launcher. But the torch is really the biggest solution for the walls at the moment for a lot of ground attacks. And so that is why we're seeing a lot of Sky Wagon usage for ground attacks. But like, for example, if you're using throwers, then you're probably using the Rage Gem, Life Gem. And so at that point, the troop launcher would definitely be better because it releases these like little mini wall breakers, not the super ones, but the mini ones. And they do help open access into the base. And Shaheen, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. It's been a minute since I was live. It's been a few days. Okay, let's switch accounts. And if any of you guys have just hopped onto the stream, I do want to show you guys one thing, and that's with the global chat. I just showed it, but I want you guys to be well aware of this bug that's happening. And so I don't think it's just with CC troops. I think that it's also like if somebody in the clan chat sends a friendly challenge or shares a replay, like something like that, then the game will crash. So let me show you. So I'm gonna request here, and then I'm gonna go into global chat, right? And then I'm gonna donate myself 1 troop. And well, I guess this time I'm not getting kicked. Doesn't seem like an issue this time. Yeah, this time I didn't get kicked. which I guess is good. But it can happen, and there's a chance that it will happen in the middle of your attack, which is exactly what happened over here. We ended up with a 0-star. And it also happened to me yesterday in ranked, where I ended up with a 0-star attack because of it. I got kicked out during the 30 seconds planning phase. Not exactly sure why it didn't work this time, because it's been consistently happening. But before I go into this attack, I do want to force quit the game. And don't touch global chat at this point. That's how that goes. You do not want to touch global chat after you've force quit and you're about to go into this attack. And just for good measure, I'll do it one more time. Arizor, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Go to farming, attack, and check, sure. I'm willing to play it safe. I've just donated myself so nothing happened. I don't want to waste my morsels though, so I'm not actually going to do these attacks. But I am nervous about going into this attack in case a 0-star happens, but let's go for it anyway. I've just force quit the game twice now, so I think I should be safe. I think I managed to dodge the scatter shot there. I did, very nice. Should be able to pick up some CC here, which is nice. Just gonna extend the charge just to clear the CC entirely. I really didn't need to go for this last invis, but we went for it, I guess. Nice to pull the spell towers. And I guess I'll use the king this time because I don't want to time fail. I did spend a little extra time on that RC charge. Let's use the overgrowth here. That way I can have some stuff go back around it. I'll use the healing tome now because my healers are getting hit by traps. I don't know if it actually matters because really the damage is not that high with this modifier. And yeah, check out all this swag. Nice and easy. And thankfully no issues with that one there. Oh, let's switch back here and see if I can replicate the issue. I'll send a request here. First, let me open global chat just to show you guys I have it open. And then I'll send a request. And there it is, my game just crashed because I received troops while I had global chat open. So I just want you guys just to be aware of the bug. And essentially what I found that seems to work around it nicely is that you just force quit the game like this, and then you don't open global chat. And you should be safe. You should be safe. And I can't reiterate that enough because we're in CWL this weekend. I'm sure that this could happen to anyone and end up affecting the outcome of their war. I'm like 100% sure that's the case. Anyway, let's switch. We can go for some Legend League now. Let's go for this account. And I'll force quit the game one more time. I'll show you guys this 0-star I did. This was this account. I ended up with a 0-star because of exactly that. And unfortunately, I was so tilted, I ended up doing a couple 1-stars right after. So this day ended up with 228 on the offense. But in the previous day, I had 294. So I did manage to recover a little bit of rank. I had a reset rank 1749, which I suppose is not so bad. Anyway, let's go for some ranked hits. I'll show you guys how it's been going for me. So day 1, I had an average offense of 304, and day 2 was 296, and then day 3 I think was 289, but also I had that 0-star. And my day 4 average offense I did not calculate, so I'll calculate that on the stream for you guys to know exactly what I'm averaging. But that's the typical trend, is that the first couple days are usually a very high average because obviously it's easier bases. Should have been able to pick up the monolith, I did. And I also got the ray shower, which is nice. The nice thing is that the Duke is going the correct way and cooperating quite nicely. I don't like that my prince is going this way. I hope that hasn't completely screwed me up. There's a chance it has. Although I think I might be able to hold this together. Potentially not. Might have screwed this up. I still have my queen alive. I think I've got this. That's what it looks like. I guess I'll use overgrowth over here just to cover off the damage from the infernos, because one of those infernos did target my ward in there. But yeah, an easy triple. Let's see. I knew that every world chat is L. Did you see? What do you mean? Everyone just hating on Israel, Palestine, India war. I don't have any issues with the global chat. But the reason for that, I think, is the fact that I'm not in any random groups. I think that if you join a group that has a ton of players, like internationally, that you will see a lot of people trolling. I think that's kind of the case. Where did global chat go? Because all I see is the grouped ones. You should probably stick with the grouped ones. Stick to people that you know, and just invite people that you know. We have a group that I made for my clan, and all these players are in clans that we play in, except for like a couple of visitors, which I don't mind. Like for example, like Shaheen here was in the chat, but he plays with Down South Queen. So if any of you guys are watching and you are interested in joining our group, then let me show you the link. I wonder if that's something I can show you. Probably have to go to this account. How can I join? I'll show you. Can I join too, please? Of course. It is a request to join, so yeah, here we go. I've just accepted your request. Are you playing from Red Rum? Like with Name and stuff? That's pretty cool. I have to find you now. Now that I've just seen Red Rum. Because I know that the January Global Rank 1 player is hanging out in a clan called Red Run. Yeah. Yeah, very cool. I didn't know you were hanging out with the big dogs. That's awesome. And yes, so let me bring up that QR code. Here it is. And so take a screenshot of this and then go into photos. And I know that on iOS there is a way to like access the QR code. Then yeah, trying to get CC from the pros, that's funny. I have very rush accounts. My first account ever creator started unrushing it 1 year ago. Will you take a look? Yep, definitely take a look. I will post the link in the video description, but as an admin or moderator, whatever I am, I will be moderating the chat. So if anybody goes out of line here, then I will kick you, maybe ban you. I just want you guys to be aware of that. You sent a request, that's cool. Use Google Lens for Android, that's cool. Just sent something interesting on Discord. I'll take a look once I get a chance. Let me show you guys one more time this code. Take a screenshot here. Here, I'll show you. So you take a screenshot like this, and then once you go to the screenshot, then you can just hold the QR code like this and then just open Clash. That's how that works. Kartik, hey, what's going on? Me waiting patiently. Did you, I think you joined? I think you've joined. Hamza, let's check out your base. This is just going to be a super chill stream, guys. There won't be a ton of hitting going on. I will be doing some early attacks, but I won't be going through all of my accounts. Man Culture, hey, what's going on? Do make sure this time your warning doesn't go empty. I will, because I've been trying to get onto my players on discussing their attacks like they're just going in and failing. Is this your player attack? You said this was rush, but you're fixing it. Doing a good job with these merge defenses, that's for sure. Those merge defenses are very high in war weight. So this might put you up against some more difficult competitors. Especially, I don't know what level the offense is here. Like the heroes are very low. So obviously running morsels wouldn't make it so that's not an issue. Or even hero potions, I don't know the equipment situation. I would say if you're going to pick anything immediately after the merge defenses, you should probably go for builder huts and air defenses. That's my suggestion to you. None of this other stuff matters, except maybe the sweepers. You could probably get sweeper upgrades done pretty quickly. Wondering what clan I can play in? I can definitely get you in some clan for this, so don't worry about that. I will definitely get you somewhere. You'll be able to farm the wars and whatnot. Agree or disagree, we should be able to get CC from global chat. I think that from the group chats, yes. That would be nice. That would be nice. This account is also family friendly. Then it has to be the main clan. Because the main clan is the only one in our entire group that is family friendly. So that's gonna be tough because I'm always trying to make space in the main clan for Legend League players. Hamza, I have a clan, but you'll be a substitute. Well, he should be playing in the main lineup for regular wars, right? I don't think that substitutes are a thing in CWL. Or regular wars, I should say. Substitutes are definitely a thing in CWL. Hola, soy de Argentina. That's cool. Ruben Rubino. Yo no hablo español, unfortunately. I only speak a little bit of Spanish, but not enough. And friendly challenges in global chat, I don't know about friendly challenges. Maybe it would be good for creators who are hosting like King of the Hill, and you could have like up to 800 friendly challenges at once. That would be cool, but I don't know if it would be sustainable. I don't speak Spanish, but you can guess what that says. Yeah, of course. What is his Town Hall? This is a Town Hall 18 account. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go back to these ranked hits. And I just had global chat open, didn't I? So I gotta force quit the game. And then go back into it. And so from this point, you don't open global chat. Definitely do not open global chat. Okay, this base. What can I go for here? It looks pretty familiar, I gotta say. I think that I can probably stick to my typical approach here for this to work. The only thing is I might end up dealing with this sweeper, which is not ideal, but I can also overgrowth it if things are going well. So let's just launch the backpack here. To get some nice value there. Now I do have to be careful with these freezes. I can get a nice freeze value if I can cover the Logger Guardian as well. Thankfully nothing too crazy coming out of the CC as well. There's the orb. If the CC can go down, that would be great. Now let's use overgrowth right here. And I think we should be good for 3 stars here. I'll revive the Duke once this overgrowth expires. I could do it now actually because of that storage, but the queen's about to grab it, so I guess I'll just be patient. And there it is. Swag of poison. Very nice. Watch your stream after like a month and already got my meme of the day, of course. Crazy freezes, thanks bro. You think they were crazy? I had already given everyone the game crash warning before you gave your warning. Everybody needs to be aware, bro. Everyone needs to be aware. Those freezes were nice value because they prevented the Rage Shower from going off and also covered the Logger Guardian. I think honestly this is just bad base building. Like you shouldn't be able to cover all this stuff with just a freeze spell. I do know this base and the CC is typically placed over here behind the Guardian. But it wouldn't have made a difference anyway, I still would have tripled. But this freeze value was just too high. Doom, do you think 700 CWL? Nah, definitely don't get that skin. Are your heroes max? No, they're not actually. I use the rewards which I got from the hero journey, and I use the hero books from the event pass, and I did a few levels. Like you can see my warden is level 83, and on this account my king and queen are 106, but on my other accounts I haven't upgraded my king yet, and so the queen is 107. Okay, let's keep going. How many trophies you get in defense? Yesterday was amazing. I'll say that. I had an amazing day with defense yesterday. So if I can get another day like that, then I'll be happy with that. I had a bunch of people doing 1 stars on me yesterday. There we go, a nice arrow. I gotta say, a lot of people are running this base. I'm not so sure why. This must be defending Duke charges pretty nicely. Not so sure. Let's use a totem there just to try to help the Duke a little bit. Can also use a freeze. That's alright. That prevents the Rage Tower from going off a little early, I guess. I don't think it makes a huge difference though. And then Overgrowth. And let's use another totem here and drop the Rocket Loons. Try to snipe the Revenge Tower. And yeah, this is crushed. Swag totem, swag revive. Core value crazy? Yeah, it is. It is a huge crazy value. Some nice swag. And so I'll show you guys, like yesterday I got minus 256. So even with a not so perfect offense, 294, I still ended up with a nice boost. And I really needed this boost because of what happened in the previous day. What happened was just nuts, honestly. I ended up with a 0-star. From that bug that I've been mentioning. The overkill, I know, right? Okay, so I have to be careful here. I definitely want the Queen Arrow to try to hit the Revenge Tower, the CC, but if it can also pick up an Air Sweeper, that would be nice. And I think I'll shoot my arrow from this mortar to make that happen, but then I'm gonna need some totems as well. Okay. I missed the Revenge Tower, and I unfortunately did not hit the sweeper that is facing my approach, but I'm still going to send my dragons into this side because of the monolith. I just obviously have to watch this sweeper. I hope I haven't screwed this up completely. As long as the Warden sticks together with the Prince, which he does, then I should be in good shape. Glad to see that. My Prince ability was forced, but I don't feel too worried because there's tons of troops in this area. There's a nice freeze. My Duke is still alive. I think we should have another easy triple here. I think I'll freeze one more time. And a nice freeze there to also cover the defenses coming out of Overgrowth. And yeah, it's a triple. Show your defense base, bro. I don't know if I want to do that. Not sure I want to do that. This army is very strong, but I have trouble with using the Queen's Arrow. Yeah, if you miss it, then you're in trouble. What's the correct order to use the Backpack, Earthquake, and Arrow? It totally depends, and the biggest thing that it depends on is the placement of the builder huts. That is like the #1 thing. And I guess I'll try to do a little bit of a more in-depth explanation. So, okay, so for example, this base that I just attacked. There's builders over here, right? And you have to consider the value that you want, right? So for example, if I want to get both the CC and the Revenge Tower, then if there's any builders, like for example, if there was a builder right here where this wall is, then you would want to spread the quakes in such a way that it covers those. So, but there's also a particular instance where, for example, if the builders were over closer by the monolith, and let's just pretend that the monolith is a builder, obviously, but also that the range is there, right? So the Quakes won't be able to reach the Revenge Tower, the CC, and the builder. It'll only be able to reach 2 of these, right? So in that case, you do have to do the backpack and the arrow first. That is the only case where you do the backpack and the arrow first. And you have to drop the Quakes quickly enough so that the builders don't run to the defenses in time. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the best way I can explain it at the moment. The only other good way I could explain it is if I could show you. But if you're ever confused, then just drop the Quakes first and cover any builders in the area. That's the general rule of thumb. I usually Duke first, then Earthquakes and Arrow. That's hard to pull off. That is hard to pull off. It's especially because if you have a good angle for the arrow that's exactly in line with the Duke. So for example, if you're shooting the arrow from this multi-archer tower, and let's just pretend that it's an elixir collector, right? And I shoot the Duke from over here, and I shoot the arrow from over here, then the Duke is going to hit the elixir collector first, right? So if you're dropping Quakes and you're too late to drop the arrow, then you're going to miss it. So the safest thing for you guys watching is to just drop the Quakes first. That's what I would suggest. But there is going to be some time where you drop the Quakes first and then you shoot the backpack and the arrow, and some builders in the area will recover it. And so really that's the biggest thing, is the interaction with the builders. Let's do a couple more attacks. Okay, this one. This looks very much like the base I just destroyed. It's a little different. I think this might have better chances to defend, actually. Shoot. This is actually a good base. With the air bombs and the CC placement. That CC placement's really good. Okay, so what I'm going to do here first is get this mortar out of the way so that by the time that the Duke is on the other side, he'll go to the other mortar first. And so watch how I drop my Quakes. I'm going to cover the builders, like so, and then drop the third one just in the middle. Just like that. And now the Duke should go to that burst mortar, right? Have to be quick deploying everything here. We do have a good, nice approach into the monolith. I don't know if I want to use my poison over there. I think I'm going to hold on to my poison for the Logger Guardian. And then use Overgrowth like here. Let's use a freeze on the Logger anyway, and I know I just put poison on him, but any more of that knockback will hurt. I'm not exactly sure what sniped my Duke, but something did. Hope I managed to get this through. Let's revive the Duke. There's a chance this fails. I'm not so sure about this one. Let's see where the Duke goes next. If he goes to the Expo, that's nice. He does. And he's still raged. So maybe this does go through. But it's very close. Very, very close. Most things went correctly for this to go through, but I think that if I were to try it again a few times, I could fail it. That's what I think about that. Freeze is definitely the best against the Logger when he's jumping over a wall. Yeah, I definitely think that freezes are good against the Logger, even when he's under poison. So, another nice attack. I do have 3 attacks left. And I do need to overcome some defense, so Hopefully I don't go minus 320, but I also need to still hit well enough that a bad defense day won't hurt too much. So in this case, I'm going to drop the Quakes directly in between the air bombs and the CC. That way I can cover this one builder on the left, and the one on the right should be distracted by the damage from the multi-inferno. So first let's drop a baby dragon here and a real dragon. And then this, and that does get me a nice value there. And now I'll drop everything to go towards the monolith. I do wish that the Duke went the other way. That would have been nice if he was working on his own over on this left side. What do I do here? I think another totem is okay. I'm a little worried about my prince walking off on me. He is. Not ideal, but I will drop a overgrowth right there. This hasn't gone my way, I'll be honest. This could have gone better in a lot of ways. Although I think I may still triple, potentially. Might also end up failing. Let's just freeze the logger one more time. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have failed this, guys. There's still a air defense on the backside there. We'll see if the queen can work well enough with the Duke, but I'm under some damage. Yeah, the biggest issue was how everything went this way. I obviously wanted stuff to stay closer with a more direct approach to the town hall. And I think that the biggest way that I could have set this up a little better is if I used rocket loons on this burst mortar. That way, from the beginning, the Duke would go left. So definitely an oversight on my part. Definitely an oversight. Very close. 320, I just missed it, but I can still get 310, which is not bad. I'll take 310. I still have 2 attacks left. Hey Dhoom, can I watch your CWL in GE? Yes. Let me go over there with my phone real quick, and I'll accept you. And give you Elder and whatnot. You attacked me last day in ranked. Funny we meet there? Really? Is that what happened? That's quite interesting. I can definitely get some nice value here from the backpack arrow, but I also want a good follow-up. So I'm not exactly sure about that one builder. I think it might be in range of the revenge tower, and if it is, then it'll save it. But there's that arrow. It clears all that value, which is nice. Unfortunately, I missed my I've missed everything in this area, my rocket loons and whatnot. So I definitely hope I haven't made a huge funnel fail here. That would hurt. My prince is separating. This is definitely a disaster, how this has gone. Let's revive the Duke in case it helps. The Duke is going towards the town hall, which is nice. Duke's gonna get some nice value. Unfortunately, I don't have much left I can do with this freeze other than put it right there and try to keep the prince alive a little longer. I think I did manage to pull this through. Seems like the backpack value was a little too overwhelming for this base. And so yeah, a disaster ended up pulling through to a triple here. Very nice. Did you try Icehound and Hydra with the totems on the... Did you try Icehound and Hydra with totems and on Queen Arrow, Duke, Fangs, and Heart? I don't know what that is. Like, what I'm guessing is something like this, because I do know somebody ran this. I think it was Applesauce. He ran some combination which had something like this. Like, he had no invis, and he had an Icehound in his CC. I think that's true. What's up, bro? I'm Clasher. Hey, good to see you, bro. Nice to see you here on the stream. Oh, so I do see that you are high in rank. So I must have hit you in one of these accounts. Bro, do CWL attack? I don't have any attacks to show you. Unfortunately, this stream was meant to just be a build-up. I want you guys to see our matchups and whatnot. How we are ranked. Let me do this last attack and I will show you a what our CWL looks like. That base was so old base, but still keeps showing up in Legends after so many updates. That particular layout was not an old one, but that style of the Rage Invis core like that has been around for a while. You are right about that. I think somebody just tried to make a fresh build with that. Oh, and look, I missed the CC. I think that dropping the Quakes first there was a mistake this time. I'm going to freeze right there and make sure that the monolith 100% goes down, because that needs to go down. But I think that the death damage from the Fireheart's gonna also do some damage in the area. Gotta be careful here. There's a freeze and a freeze on the logger right there. And the orb. Unfortunately, I couldn't use poison there on the logger guardian. It would have been nice if I could have. And so yeah, we have 310 here. I'll revive the Duke once the overgrowth expires. And that's that. Another easy triple. Bro, do you know when the hero journey bug will be fixed? I don't know. I know that they're working on it, but usually stuff like that takes some time. Like, for example, we had this one bug with the revenge attacks that was exploiting a ton of ores somehow, and it took them months to fix it. The actual revenge attack bug did get fixed pretty quickly, but the process of getting the ores back took several months. So yeah, 310. I guess that's alright. And this attack, it's so unfortunate. I really could have tripled this if I had just dropped a couple rocket loons right here on that burst mortar. I needed the Duke and the Queen to stay more on the left side, but because they ended up going in here, they pulled the Warden, and so I had a bunch of stuff end up going this way. So I really needed more of a direct path into this area. I'll show you guys this replay. And then I am going to call it on the stream. Live defense, it's not working. There's a lot of spectating bugs happening right now. It's not just live defenses. but it's also like if you view like from your friends list, some attacks you might not be able to get into them. And it's not the first time we've had that bug. I've definitely seen it before. But yeah, see here, this burst mortar. I really needed the Duke to go this way, because if he had gone that way, I would have had a better chance for everything to continue going forward. Like, the queen goes left. So unfortunate. Bro, are you watching FIFA World Cup? Of course I am. Of course. I do have a broadcast on cable, but it doesn't show every match. And so some of the other matches I'm watching on like wave stream. Okay. Yeah, one more time before I call it good on the stream, I want to show you guys this matchup that we have in Titan 2 and our lineup as well. We do have a very nice lineup. We're up against 5 different clans. Day 1 through 5. I kind of wish we got a big week, but at the same time, I guess it's not for much. You know, like the only real benefit to getting a big week over a small week is the fact that you can show up on the leaderboard. There's no chance for a leaderboard finish with a small week. Do you not get all the World Cup games free in America? We do not, unfortunately. In the UK, they're all free on BBC. That's pretty cool. They definitely like to capitalize here in the US. It is a capitalist state. So, but yeah, check out this lineup. We have Victorio, who is just amazing. Has had a 12th place finish in the past. Tons of Legends trophies. Doing a great job. And I don't want to scout the bases. I realize I've just made a mistake there by trying to scout. But we have Teamper. We have Destro. We have Hiroya. And 3 more Victoria's accounts. Like, we're definitely set against these guys. I just hope that we can pull together some 45s. Bro, try swapping RC in for Queen. I can't do it with my strategy because I'm relying on the Quakes with the backpack. I need that giant arrow. I can't use any of the RC equipment in my strategy. I would have to totally change the strategy. I would end up probably running something like Duke Charge. Show you guys what kind of finishes. This account I managed to get a 119 rank finish. No defense yet, but I will be monitoring my bases throughout the week. So I think really to put the RC in a strategy like this, that I would end up probably running something like this here. With obviously the Electrofangs and the Fox. This could potentially work, I think, especially with the Rage Healing Tome, because I still have freezes to utilize. Those freeze spells really make up for the weakness that the Rage Healing Tome has. I haven't tried anything quite like this yet, but I can totally picture it working. I might try it after the stream. There was another composition I was using, which is quite similar. I think that Stars was using something like this. Yeah, this is Mass Dragon Riders. And those are the same spells I just pulled up. So the biggest difference here is the double tome and the fact that there's no dragons here. It's just 9 Dragon Riders and 2 Infernal Dragons and Lava Hound. The Lava Hound is pretty good for stuff like Spell Towers, the Giga Bomb, and just air defenses in general. So I guess I'll do some testing with this after the stream and see if it works out. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, but it's fine. I still have some nice ranks using the backpack arrow. Like this account reset rank 119. And Rage, I'm looking at Rage right now on my phone. I had a rank 52 reset. I'll show you guys. I swapped Minion Prince for RC because I don't have the staff. That can work. But the Prince is definitely so good. If you have the Dark Crown, you can use that too. Yeah, check out this reset, rank 52. I ended up getting a 1-star from both team. That's pretty cool. Which team are you supporting in FIFA? Definitely the US. Definitely the US. That is my home team. Bro, you have how many Town Hall 18 accounts? Only 6. But all 6 of them are pushing the leaderboards. All of my other accounts are Town Hall 17 and below. What else did I have? I had another good rank somewhere. I think it was Chaos. I think with Chaos I had a global rank 32 reset, and this was after 320 yesterday. I got 3 stars on Nian, who is a top player out of China, and I got 3 stars on Dima as well. I'll show you guys these attacks, just so you can see how I got them. Did a good job yesterday with this account to push it all the way to global rank 32 for the reset. Bro, what is the price of Gold Pass in your country? It's $7 here. $7 US. Which I think is around 700 to 750 Indian rupees. Did you try Super Wall Breaker with the ingredient? Yes, I actually did try that. I saw somebody make a post about it on X, and I thought, well, that's an interesting idea. But it didn't have crazy success when I tried it. It was not getting enough value because you need the clone spell, right? And you need the clones to succeed. It's pretty easy for the clones to actually do their job, but the problem is that if you drop the blimp in a high value area, then the wall breakers are going to die before they actually get full damage, because if they get damaged and die before they've actually latched onto a building or a wall, then they don't do full damage. And so it's a little risky. I don't think that it's a viable strategy. Bro, how much have you spent in Clash? It's gotta be well in the thousands. But I've been playing for 10 years, you know? 10 plus years. So if I spent like 2,000 or 3,000 over the course of 10 years, that's like 200 or 300 a year, which is like $20 or $30 a month. About the cost of a gym membership, which sounds about right. I get gold passes, but I also get event passes. So gold passes used to be much cheaper, and now we have gold passes and event passes. So I think that altogether over the course of my 10 years playing, that I have spent at least 2,000, at least easily. Maybe 3, maybe 4,000, I have no idea. That's the honest truth. And here's Dima. I was surprised to see him running a double invis base like this, but this is probably one of his later builds. I like this CC placement. Obviously didn't end up working out for him this time because I tripled him, but I still think that this has potential to work on defense against other players, especially against the Duke Charge. It's very hard to get a good pathing for the Duke Charge on a base like this. You would need some good plan for both of the Invis towers. Do you still get the passes on all your accounts? Yes, I do, actually. I don't do them on all of my non-Town Hall 18 accounts. That's what I think. Do you get the passes on all your accounts ID? I think once you're Town Hall 18, you wouldn't be getting them as often. Yeah, so typically in the end of the Town Hall cycle, like September, October, I don't get gold passes because everything just goes to waste. You're right about that. That's pretty normal for me, that the end of the Town Hall cycle, I don't have much to upgrade. What do you think if we get a TDM mode in Clash like PUBG? You mean like a... I don't know what you mean. Because to be honest with you, I don't play PUBG. I was a little nervous about the split here, but my prince ended up staying alive for quite a while. On like 1 HP. So that did help out with this split in terms of managing it. And I still have spells like a revive and a freeze here. So I was able to make it through the rest of the base. I think I ended up using freeze to cover both the witch and the monolith and the enemy heroes. Yeah, so I covered the duke, the queen, the witch, and the monolith with this freeze spell. And that was enough to get me through. Maybe I would have gone through either way, but... What is TDM? If you mean some kind of like a free-for-all, then I don't know. Bro, are you doing a job? Yes, I sell shows. If you're a performer and you need a place to perform, that is my job, to find you a place to perform. I sell shows all throughout the US and also throughout, like, sometimes internationally. Got a nice defense from Frosty. This is a player that's been previously ranked 6. It seems like he might be struggling a bit in the modifiers though, because his best result was 469. But I do know Frosty as a player is definitely capable of like tripling in esports. This clan is, or I should say this team is very big in esports. Absolutely humongous. Nice defense, I suppose. Sounds like big business in Vegas. Absolutely right. That's how I got the job. It's just through a bit of networking here. And Zoro, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you. Unfortunately, you joined late because I'm about to sign off on the stream. So if you've been watching, I appreciate you seriously. I will be live again tomorrow for day 1 of CWL because we are still in prep. Let's go back over there one last time and show you guys what this group standing looks like. We have 5 other clans other than us, so 5 total wars to play, but these are all definitely good clans. Like Hayes has Seleno, they have Achilles. Like, I'm sure those guys are playing with multiple accounts as well. These guys are also pretty good. This guy's on YouTube. You should definitely check him out. I don't speak Turk, so I don't understand any of what he's saying. But he is big. He's got like 75,000 subs, which is pretty cool. Team deathmatch. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. 4 players each team. That sounds pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. So I need Legends 1 base for the push. Here, I'll drop my Discord username in the stream chat, and you can add me on Discord, and I'll send you some bases. I'll send you some stuff that should work. The Exiled. This is another strong clan. They've had a couple results, I think, in their alt clan, which is called the Forsaken, where they got like 10,500. Let's see if I can look that up. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets lost in the sauce, because there's a bunch of fake ones. Not exactly sure which one it is. But I know that they are affiliated with the Exiled, and they've done a couple CWL results with 10,500, which is obviously huge. And by the way, this guy is live on YouTube, the leader. If you look up Rio Clash of Clans. I'm sure you'll be able to find him. Bro, how do you manage loot in all 6 Town Hall 18 accounts? All I do are ranked hits. I don't do any farming. I actually hate farming, to be honest. Which I know sounds like the opposite of what a Clash purist would say. But that is my honest opinion, is I hate farming. And I love that I can get all of the loot that I need with just ranked attacks. This clan is out of Kurdistan, and they have a lot of good players, a lot of Titan or Legends 1. Although they're not very high. Like 1469 is definitely decent. 999 is good. Anything in the top 1000 is definitely good, so I guess they do have some rankers. These guys are all definitely actively pushing. So these ranks are good, like 161 here. 943. 754. Yeah, these guys might be a serious opponent. That's what I'm thinking. They had a decent week in the previous CWL. 367, 10,357. 4 heroes we can control, and within a 10-minute time frame, who gets more heroes defeated will win the battle. That would be cool, especially with the controllable heroes. That sounds like fun, actually. I don't like farming. I wish they kept trophies in normal mode. At least since I'm competitive, I just like to see improvement. It just doesn't feel the same. Yeah, there should be some more directive. I think with this battle mode, right now, this battle mode feels pretty empty and pointless, other than just for farming. So, anyway, guys, it's been a good stream. I did 310 on offense, so if you missed that, then just rewind a bit, and you can see all of my attacks. That was on death. So, Hojuice, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I take it you just joined, but unfortunately I'm signing off. So I will be live again tomorrow. You guys will see day 1 here, which is against Kurdistan. And I will be doing 5 attacks. I typically do 6, but we've invited a lot of good players, so I want to give them also a chance to play and not just have 6 accounts of my own. And yeah, so alrighty, y'all, have a great night, and yeah, take care and peace.